we all know that there can be many, many benefits to having a really good villager trading hall set up in your world. I mean, you get the villagers, you turn them into zombies, you cure them, and then after curing them a few times, you can have access to extremely cheap and almost unlimited resources like enchanted books, golden carrots, terracotta, you name it. And do you want to know the secret behind turning something like this into a really cool villager trading hall setup? Villager breeder. You need a good villager breeder, and we definitely do not have a villager breeder at the moment. And I don't want just any villager breeder. No. I want a really cool villager breeder. I want something that is a little bit like this. I want a music box villager breeder. So yeah, this is the plan. We are going to build a custom villager breeder where each time a baby villager is born, it will essentially just play a cute little tune so that we know that there's another villager that's been added to our world. And I'm thinking the best place that we can build this contraption is probably in this corner over here, because once you get behind the portal here, there's actually quite a lot of room before you hit the ocean again, so we'll have plenty of space to make something really, really cool here. So actually, yeah, what I'll do is I'll clear out this space and we can get started, and I can show you my plan for this villager breeder setup. So I've gone ahead and cleared out the space, and I've put in a little bit of a blueprint for what I am planning to do here. I know it looks very impressive. No, it's just a bit of an outline. So what I'm thinking is this is where we want the villagers to end down here. This is going to be their final place. And when I was thinking about it, to make it a music box, there kind of needs to be 3 separate sections. So there's going to be where they end, where they start up here in the villager breeder, and then there's this middle section here where they're going to need to, I guess, fall out of the villager breeder down to here, and then walk over a pressure plate or something like that to activate our music box, and then this trapdoor will trick them into walking off the edge here, and then they'll fall down. Obviously the tube will be filled in, but they'll fall down into there. So what I'm thinking the easiest way to do is probably to just have a zombie there. So they'll fall down. They'll fall down here, they'll see the zombie, they'll get scared, so they'll run the opposite direction. In doing so, they'll walk over the pressure plate, which will activate the music, and then they'll come off the edge like that. In theory, that should work, I think. I don't know. I'll have to put it all together and actually test it and see if it works. But that's going to be the general layout, and then we have all of this section to use to work out what song we're going to play and what music and all that sort of stuff. So I haven't really done any work with note blocks before, so this should be fun. And I'm also trying to get a zombie to spawn in there, but it hasn't happened. But that's where we'll have to put our zombie in the end. But yeah, and the next thing, of course, I also need to decide on some villagers that are going to be sacrificed for the cause. There's a few in here that don't have particularly good trades. Oh no, that's Silk Touch. That's pretty good. We'll have to find some that are less desirable, and donate. Or maybe this one, Looting. I don't know. I don't really use Frostwalker, Curse of Vanishing, Riptide. You might be our sacrificial villager. We'll have to see. You want to go on the villager breeder? He doesn't say yes. That's okay. So let me get this built up a little bit, and we'll see what it turns into. Ta-da! Alright, so I've spent some time working on this thing, looking a bit better, but still really, really ugly, but that's okay. But I had to troubleshoot quite a lot of things. So the first thing that had broken, so this part at the top is an Impulse SV design, but
it was broken for some reason, I guess. Originally I just had trapdoors in the middle, and the villagers, when they went to sleep at night, would wake up standing on the beds, which was really annoying. And then if I just had one layer of carpet, so I put the carpet in to kind of cover all the spaces, but if I just had one layer of carpet, then when they made the baby villager would spawn kind of on top of the carpet rather than in the middle with them. So I had to add 2 layers of carpet, and it seems to be a lot more consistent now. The other thing that was kind of annoying was the food kept... I just had a slime block here to break the fall of the baby villagers as they fall down, but because it was a slime block, that's a full block, so all of the food that the villagers up here were just dropping instead of handing to each other was just lying there, despawning. So I made it into a path block, so that's not a full block, and then put a hopper underneath so we can collect it if any fall down, which it does. It does quite a bit, but that's okay. It's only in the moment. Oh, 1 carrot, that's okay. What was the next thing? The next thing was that when I had this all set up and they were consistently falling down, they weren't consistently running across. So I just had it with the 1 trapdoor, but now I've got it so I think it's got 2 trapdoors, but also there's you can't really tell because I've made it all out of glass, but there's an air block here. So it kind of looks like the baby villager could cross because they consider the trapdoors to be full blocks. So they think that they can cross to a block on the other side, but they actually can't, and then they fall down. And so this is now 2 wide instead of 1 wide, which I think is working pretty well. And then the final thing was sometimes they get to the pressure plate and they just, they do that. They stop. So when they're on the pressure plate, this piece of glass comes out. That was amazing that it happened just there. But the piece of glass comes out and it stops them from going back towards the zombie and then just continuously setting this off. So we are going to have a bit of a timer in for whatever tune we play. I'm not sure even what song we're gonna do yet, but you saw there, it works pretty well. They drop down, they see the zombie, they get scared, and they somehow make it over here. It's not always a straight line, but I'm pretty happy with how that's working in terms of they do make it down here rather than going back that way. So I think now that we've got this in place, it's time to upgrade that note block over there to something a little bit cooler. Okay, guys, are you ready? Have you prepared yourself? Because I don't know. I think you're going to be pretty amazed. This took me hours of hard work and concentration and understanding music theory and note blocks and learning things, and I'll just show you and you can be amazed. Yeah, okay. I can probably do better than this. But hey, I know how note blocks work now, kind of. All right, I'm gonna see if I can come up with something a little bit more impressive, but I don't know. This is pretty good. Okay, I tried again, and I think I did a bit better this time. I'm pretty happy with what I managed to come up with. I actually went into a creative world and worked this out because this is the most redstone I've ever done. And It was really doing my head in, so I went ahead and fixed it up in creative, but without further ado... it's fun. It's really fun. It's a fun little tune. In case you're wondering what the song is, it's Wicked Wonderland. But just the first two bars on repeat, and it's amazing that all this is just 2 bars of music. That's crazy to me. But so yeah, essentially what I managed to do is, because I needed it to repeat twice, and I wasn't really sure how to do that, but essentially there's a couple of wires. So this one here turns it on for the first time, and then this little clock is what turns on this piston over here, this sticky piston. And when this is extended, it allows the signal to go through a second time. So this is how it plays the second round of it when this piston's extended. And then to unextend this piston, to retract it, that's the word, retract, this line comes through and stops this clock. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. And all we need to do now is set it up so that it connects over here to our villages. So, oh my gosh, there's so many. One of them's escaped and has become a farmer. Fair enough. It's probably because there's so many down there. You must have glitched through when I restarted the game or something. But if I do this, and then I think I can just connect it up, and that should work now. Let me give our villagers some food and see if that prompts them to... I just set up a little mini farm here to get some... Hi! Yeah, you're free and all your friends are trapped in a cage. I know. It's very exciting. I love how happy they look just all the time. So happy. Okay, we'll give these guys some food. There you go. Enjoy. Like so. And then we'll go over here and see if we can catch them. Hopefully this works. Oh, can't even see if they've got the love hearts. Okay. I'm gonna have to do so much more clearing out of the space, because it is just a mess. It's just a mess. This ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it would be, but let's wait and see whether or not it actually works. Oh, they've got the love hearts. There we go. Ah! So the only problem is if the little guy gets stuck there, it all stays on. I don't know how to fix that. Hey, Shove. Go over there. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. But it does work, kind of, sort of. It has told me that we have a new villager, so, you know, it's doing that job. But now everything is permanently on and the clock is broken. Yeah, I'm really not sure how to make it so that maybe if it's a trip wire over here when they... No, because the food, I tried that. I did try originally when I was trying to work out how to get it so that a redstone would get triggered. I used a trip wire when they fell down, and that way they couldn't trip the wire, I guess. But the problem with that was whenever the villagers would drop the food, because they drop the food a ton of times, it ends up going... Oh, there you go. He finally went away. Well, actually, it doesn't replay... I guess the only problem is it didn't play twice, or did it play? Yeah, no, it didn't play twice because this redstone here was still on, I think. Or maybe not, because that wouldn't have been able to go. Oh, I'm not sure. Does it play twice if it's constantly powered? Let's just test that quickly. Nah, it just plays once if it's constantly powered, but if it's a short power, then it works. No, it doesn't work if it's a short power. Why is that? No, it does work. There must have just been something wrong with my clock. I don't know. If anybody knows how to solve this problem, let me know. But for now, I guess we'll have to settle for a semi-working music box or musical villager breeder. I mean, it's funny. I've built all of this, and I think I have more villagers than I need anyway. So there's that. But I will have a look into and see whether or not I can fix this pressure plate problem, or if anyone has any ideas, that would be really great, because yeah, I don't know, it needs to just have a short signal regardless of how long the villager is standing there for. Maybe if it's a tripwire when they fall down, like over here, maybe if there's a tripwire here, but I don't know. Like, the problem with tripwires is they're not a constant signal either. But I guess if the comparator's just reading that it's there, I don't know. I'll have a play with it and see if I can come up with something. But I think for today, this might be all for today, because the episode's getting a bit long. So we're definitely going to have to decorate this next time. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah, it's a little bit dodgy. It doesn't always have the timing right. Oh well. Bye bye.